Hello, YouTube community. Evershare here. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about one of my favorite things, comic books and fantasy art. But before I get into that, I did just want to put forth a little disclaimer that I'm sorry if I sound a little funky or look a little off this morning. I'm sick and stayed home from work today. So will look a little strange or have bad hair. That's sort of the reason. Bedhead. I've been in bed most of the day, but I figured since I'm at home and don't feel like doing much of anything else, I thought I'd take some time to talk to you. I've been planning on making this video for a while, and so let me get right into it without wasting any more of my minutes. First of all, I like comic books and graphic novels and fantasy art, both high fantasy and science fiction. I'm going to hold up here a few of the ones that I'm collecting currently that I like. This isn't the entire breadth of my likes or tastes, but just some of the ones that I'm currently getting because, hey, I can't afford to buy everything I want, but here we go. First one, this one is out by DC Comics, Batman Brave and the Bold #1, featuring Batman and Green Lantern. Brave and the Bold is a series that they've done on again and off again over the years. Basically, it usually features a team-up of two superheroes. This one is Batman and Green Lantern in this new #1. And I tell you, it's one of the best comic books that I've read in some time. Not only does it feature Batman and Green Lantern, but also Bruce Wayne and Hal Gordon, and a well-drawn and excitingly well-written story. So I'd highly recommend that new series to anyone else. As you'll see here, a lot of the ones that I'm reading are currently put out by DC Comics. Not that I have anything against Marvel. It's just I've read Marvel on and off from time to time. I'm just not currently collecting any of the Marvel titles. Although I probably will pick up the recent death of Captain America just because it's the death of Captain America. So, second one here that I'm currently reading is Justice, which is a 12-issue miniseries. This is showing Green Arrow and his main squeeze there, Black Canary. This is done by Alex Ross, has some really great art in it. He's one of the best comic artists in the business right now, and I really love his artwork. The story is well written as well, and it's worth one picking up. Here is Justice Society of America. This is probably one of the older superhero teams dating back to like World War II. It's sort of the precursor of the more modern Justice League of America, and they have their own title, and it's a very good title. Highly recommend it. This one, here's another mini-series that I'm currently reading, Uncle Sam and the Freedom Fighters, current issue #7. Yes, the American icon Uncle Sam, I Want You, is actually a superhero in the DC Comics universe. So it's an interesting little title, a little bizarre, but I don't know, it's a quirky thing that I've sort of liked. Now let's move on to some non-mainstream comic books, such as Astro City. Astro City by the writer Busiek, or B-U-S-I-E-K, Busiek. I don't know how the heck you pronounce his name. But anyway, he's a great writer and artist. I know Alex Ross has also been doing some artwork for him as well. It's put out by Wildstorm Publishers. It is probably one of the best written series regularly in comics currently. I think Busiek, or Busiek, however you pronounce it, is really good at what he does as a writer, and well worth your time. Then we have Dork Tower. This is put out by Dork Press. For every person out there who's a dork, whether you play role-playing games or PC online games, any type of gamer out there, this is a title for you. The main title is Dork Tower is a game shop, and it has various characters in it, including the game shop owner, various customers, gamers. There's also, they make fun a lot of the goth community. One of the main characters is Gilly, or Jilly, however you pronounce it, the perky goth, which is a very fun character that a lot of us love. Very good writing, very funny. It's a humorous comic book, lots of good laughs. It's another one, PS 238 by Aaron Williams. This is also from Dorkstorm Press. Basically, the concept behind it is, in most superhero mythology, superheroes gain their superpowers during their teen years. Well, in this comic book, what if your elementary school student, your 5-, 6-year-old, suddenly had superpowers? And it's basically, PS 238 stands for Public School 238, which is a special elementary school for superheroed children. And it's a really good premise, you know. What if children had superpowers? How would they use them in ways different than adults? Bullies and temper tantrums take on a whole new meaning when you can bend steel in your bare hands. Also, we have the classic Knights of the Dinner Table. This is also by Kinzer Company. It is actually a comic and a magazine. Basically, it's about role-playing games, this group of role players, and it's really funny if you're into role-playing, and also not only does it have the actual comic itself, but it has all sorts of features to help you with role-playing, movie reviews, book reviews, game reviews, all that sort of good stuff that you'll love. We have Dr.Blink, Superhero Shrink. This is also by Dorkstorm. As you can see, I read a lot of Dorkstorm's products. Concept behind this is very simple. This guy is a psychologist who specializes in superheroes. And as many people like to joke about, a lot of them have a lot of neuroses and other mental problems. I mean, let's face it, anybody who puts on tights and goes and beats up people can't be totally sane now, can they? Alright. It's a very funny, humorous comic, and I would highly recommend that. Finally, a little bit about graphic art that I like. This is a book, comes out once a year, called Spectrum. This is Spectrum 13. This is the 13th year that it has been out. This is the cover showing a science fiction space scene. It is basically a art book featuring some of the year's best fantastic art, both fantasy, science fiction, whatever. And it's, as I said, I am a art lover, and I like to collect art, especially this type of neo-realistic fantasy art is one of my favorite types. This is a very good book. I'd recommend that to anyone. As I said, there's 13 out. They come out every year to feature art from the publishing world, and it's a really good product. So anyway, this is just some of the comic books that I'm currently reading and like. Not by all means the list of all my favorite comic characters. I mean, there's others that I could pull out, like Captain Marvel, also called Shazam, others. But these are just some of the ones that I'm reading right now and collecting. Hope you've enjoyed this little video. Hope maybe you might have seen a comic book that you hadn't seen before, might want to try out if you're a comic book lover. If you're not, maybe you learned a little something about comic themes and art today, and I hope it's been very good for you. Thank you. Have a blessed day.